Yeah, do a quick little close up of my bike and the little upgrades I did. See the little pedals, they shining in the sun. Little brakes. I'm still debating if I want to get, because these are not hydraulic brakes. Thinking about getting some colorful, multicolored hydraulic brakes put on here. Thinking about it. Might be going too far with all the multicolored stuff. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. Go for a little ride around my neighborhood on my EKX T1 model. Woo! Trying not to drop my phone. This phone holder ain't holding good. Woo! Ride in the neighborhood. So good in the neighborhood. Try to pedal, son. I feel like when I pedal though, that this thing kicks in at full speed when it only supposed to go to whatever pedal assist. I think I got it on one. I feel like it want to go full speed though. Probably had to go in there and try to adjust the settings a little more. Yeah, well, trying to give me some exercise a little bit. Yeah, you gotta make sure you stop at every corner in this neighborhood because cars be flying through here like they crazy. Yeah, I think this pedal assist, I will have to figure that out because it's like it's set just to go full speed. I wanna talk about the comic book, the Raging Gill part of Raging Gill versus e-bikes. So this is not the e-bikes, this is the Raging Gill. All right, let's see. Let's go to photos. What are my photos? Yeah, this is this is one of my future comic books I'm gonna be working on soon. I don't know. I got so many books I'm trying to work on. And I this is one that'll be in the near future. The Awakened Nine. This would be the 9 leaders of the 9 territories of the Awakened Lands. So each territory has their own leader. And actually, you see the names here. This is not actually their names. This is the name of the land that they're the leader of. Like Swart, Nigrin, Bisman, Obsidian, Madal. Yeah, these are the name of the actual territories that they govern over. So they the 9 powerful leaders of the Awakened Lands. So I haven't even started on the actual story of this. I mean, of course, I got an idea of what I want to do. I mean, I got a breakdown of each territory and what each territory represent far as what they specialize in. Like Obsidian is the land of the ancient, the wise ones, the ones with all the knowledge and history of the planet Nord. All right, Madal is they're more like dwarfs and they shorter people, so you know they more on the like blacksmiths and stuff like that, and so on and so on. You got ones that are, let me see, Swarshi's more of like the farmlands and stuff. Then you had the ones that's more like Amazon, I mean, big Amazon women and stuff. And then you have Bisman, they actually have wings and they can fly. I mean, each one has a story as far as what their lands specialize in and what the people are like and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be my Awakened 9. As far as comic books, look forward for this comic book right here, Agent Leatherneck. I completed it. I should have copies within the week or two. I would appreciate any support. You know, you can hit me up at my email. You know. Okay, go back. Agent Leatherneck. Just sent off to the printer. Should be back in a week or two. Everything looked okay. I gave my proofs. The guys over at Morse Publishing, you know, they do a really good job for me in my first book. And I'm hoping for the same on this one. So far, everything looks pretty good. I'd like to give a lot of big thanks to Gerald and Tammy over there at Morse Publishing. And if you looking to get some books done or whatever, look them up. Like I say, they did a good job for me. They pretty good pricing and everything. I think they not big as like the Comics Wellspring and those guys and stuff, but I think they could give them a run for their money for us quality. So check them out. Let's see. This would be superior. Think of like your Superman, your over superpowered type being. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a hero. He's more of a deity type character. Uh, he's a major player in the backstory of the planet Noor. So that's all I'll say about that. So let's see things I got coming. And keep a lookout. My wife is working on a book of poetry. It's called Sympathy. She's a very talented poetry writer. I would say, I would even say, as far as poetry goes, she's more talented poetry writer than I am as an artist, I believe. But I don't know. Keep a lookout for this book coming out, Sympathies, book of poetry by my wife. This is one of the posters I got out for the Raging GILL. This is give you a little look into his lands, where he comes from. You know, he is a sea dweller, and he was driven from his lands from pollution. I could just imagine on this planet, if we had any beings that lived in the water, what kind of pollution they dealing with. But anyway, on the planet Noor, GILL is aquatic life form that live in the oceans, and he was driven to the surface by pollution. But this is one of the posters I did to give you a little look. It gives you a little look at him, out of his uniform and everything like that. And this would be his wife and his two daughters. Cavalry Strike Force, Team Alpha. This book will be coming out soon also. This is one of my original comic book creations. I done refined this group over and over and over. Actually, the leader of the group is Capper. She's the female leader of the group. For all you people who think I'm probably a male chauvinist, I do have a female lead character in my comic book. And I do have a bad habit of making my female characters overly buff, super strong. So that's another plus, far as, I make strong black women characters. All women characters, period. Even the women of other colors, races, species, or whatever. But anyway, the Cavalry Strike Force Team Alpha, that book will be coming out soon. I do have parts of this book worked on, and also on the Cavalry Strike Force Team Black also. I need to work on the cover. And Alley Cat, the Alley Cat, working on that book. Got a couple pages of it. This is a possible cover. So this is a raw breakdown of the cover that is possible that'll be out for that book. And this is a little look at him jumping from rooftop to rooftop. And yes, this is a stick that's levitating. Actually, that stick communicates with him. Him and the stick are always in communication. You had to read the book to find out exactly what's going on with him and that stick. All right, the Alley Cat. I might change the fonts, the lettering, and stuff on this eventually. I'm not I'm not sold completely on that, on those fonts. So, and also the Raging Gill, my first book that I got printed out, is complete. It's already complete. I have copies of this locked and loaded. Raging Gill. And this, I showed you him in the water without his armor on. This armor he wears this to be able to come to the surface. Without this armor on, he wouldn't last long on the surface. He wouldn't be able to breathe too long. But with this armor, because it keeps him in contact with water, that's what these like bubble things are on his armor. They actually like pockets of collected water, especially the water from the part of the ocean where he's from is like a more pure, usually unpolluted water. So this armor keeps him in contact with water, his native water, and keeps him renewed as far as energy and his strength. I mean, if you wanted to defeat him, you separate him from his armor, and I mean, he's still strong, but he wouldn't be as strong, and he would have to try to get back to the water as fast as possible. But yeah, this is the Raging Gill. I mean, I've been using the name Raging Gill as a username far as YouTube and everything for so long, and now you actually get to see what the Raging Gill actually represent, what it means. The reason why I've been using it, it's a character I had for a long time. As long as I've been using the username Raging Gill, this is how long this character existed. But yeah, so I just wanted to give y'all a little flash look into my comic book artwork and stuff and what I got going on, and like I said, what's to come and what I got done. So if you are interested in anything, hit me up at my email, Gene BSO Haskins. And if you're curious and you really want to know what the whole Gene BSO Haskins means, I'll explain that to you too. But not right now. You gotta hit me up and ask me about it. But anyways, that's all, folks. Back to let me jump back into Planet Noir and work on some more comic book pages, as long as the Most High allows me to. So see you on the next one.